Okay, I am live. I am 1 minute late because when I was trying to sign in for the live stream, it kept on saying sorry, an error occurred. An error. Always an error occurred. So anyway, oh hello Enfra, Lil John Deere, hi there, Super Army, Joe, hello. I'm gonna give the rest about a minute or two. Let's wait for them. Exorb, fifth. What do you mean by fifth? Super Army, love your all your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, anyway, before I start, oh, you were first. Yay! I'm glad. I feel good when you feel glad that you're the first one. Chef Big Dog is here. Hello there. Chester, hey, it's 2 a.m. and I have to get up in 5 hours, but I finally made it to a stream. Okay, Chester, 2 a.m. So next time I think I have to stream like 6 at night, so I won't have to get you up until 2 in the morning or past 2. I'm going to try to live stream at different hours. Super Army, you healed from your surgery. That's good. Yeah, and from first. Hulking Red is here. Hi there. Let's see who else is here. Anyway, I have a runny nose, so I have my tissue right here with me. So before I start, Binoys, hi there. Before I start, I would like to tell you a story of what happened when I did my live stream uh, on the road with Mrs. D number 3. So this I think about 7. It was already 7 or almost 7. I decided that I would go to the bank, and from the bank, I'm gonna go to the post office to get the mail from TMNT, which I received through my informed delivery from USPS. Yeah, and for I am 6. Um, I am sick. I have a sore throat, runny nose, watery eyes, and I felt like I was crying because of too many uh, teardrops coming down on my cheeks. So anyway, so I went to the post office and the bank and I live streamed everything. And before I left, I was thinking, okay, I have time. I wasn't in a hurry like this morning. So instead of just putting hey, I was able to put the title on the road with Mrs. D number 3. And then I made sure that everything was set right. And then I finally went live. And then after a few minutes, I realized that, you know, nobody was participating, not even one. And I was thinking, I think this is almost impossible that not even one person is there to participate. So then after about half an hour, I was thinking, you know what? I think I might have not said it right. I think I might have put it on private. So instead of being public, where some of you could join or participate, I'm thinking I may have put it on private, but when as soon as I got home, I checked it and actually it was put on unlisted. So I was hoping that after around 52 minutes of live streaming, I was hoping I would get like maybe 6 or 8 hours because that was a an almost an hour live stream. It turned out I didn't get any hours or any minutes at all because it was unlisted, and I felt so bad because I'm like, I just wasted 52 minutes doing a live stream with no participants because nobody knew that I was live because I did not put it on public. And but then anyway, I'm sure some of you will be viewing it later, but still, I was thinking, so tomorrow I gotta make sure, I need to make sure that I put it on public. So I've done everything right, set up, and the title, and I was excited about it. And then I realized I was unlisted and nobody was there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joe, you have to go to bed right now. Anyway, thanks for being here, for stopping by. Uh, Exorb, you're from the Philippines. Is something going on? So you have no class today? Is there a storm or something? Anyway, Leon Candy Love, hi there. I have Exorb. I have to go to school at 11:30 to 5 to 6 p.m. Uh, Exorb, top 10 stream fails. Oh my gosh. I was like, as soon as I got home, I really wanted to know what happened. I didn't have any participant for 52 minutes. And right then and there, I found out why it was put on unlisted. Chef Big Dog, you have to run a mile today. Do you do that every day? You're all sore. You need to take medicine for the muscle pain. So anyway, that's what happened to me this afternoon. Hopefully, it will not happen again when I live stream tomorrow on my way to school. I am excited for tomorrow because I don't have to make any lesson plan because there will be a district test. It's just like an assessment for all grade levels, so I don't have to prepare anything for tomorrow and on Thursday. And another thing, tomorrow is an early release day, so I'm so excited about that. At least I could go home and not deal with all these students that I have. Actually, today was a better day. Um, Most of the class periods they were good. I think they're finally getting it. They're finally realizing that all I wanted is for the class to be quiet so that we could, you know, finish whatever activities that we have to do for the day. I think they're getting it now, and they know that I'm writing a lot of referrals, so now they're more behaved and they're participating. So that's one thing that I like. Um, Afternoon. Exorb, no, I'm not in the Philippines. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you would notice, or if you would look at my videos, I have videos about my travels from here and there to school to today to the post office to the bank. So I've been showing what Florida or Jacksonville in particular looks like. So anyway, this is straight from the students day substitute stories day 15. And since I am sick, I actually wasn't able to prepare or sort out this warm-up questions that I gave the students. So I'm just, please be very patient with me because as I read them, I will be trying to decipher their handwriting because most of the time I could not read the handwritings. That's why I try to sort it out. But today I didn't have time because I just wasn't feeling good. Chef Big Dog, you have to go eat dinner, which I could stay by. I'll try to come back. Okay, Chef Big Dog, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so the question that I had for the students is or was if you could be reborn, if you could be reborn or born again, when you want it to be and why? When and why? Okay, so the first one, if I could be reborn again, it will be at 2005 because that's when my sister was born, and and I will, and I love to see her or be with her. That's when I want to be born. Or at the 1630s to see or be with the pilgrims going to North America. I want to be reborn in 2023 because I don't want Donald Trump to be as president. So he will be as president by then. If I would be reborn, I would go back to 1998 because did I have this before? Because XXXTentacion was born in that time period, and hopefully I could I I would have made friends with him because he seemed like a very cool person and he was very inspiring. Also, I would like to go back to June 18, 2018. I would like to go back then to keep him from getting shot because he had went to a motorcycle dealership and four men in a van pulled up and two men had come and killed him and robbed him and took at least $6,000 from him. Okay, so he wanted to be reborn again on that day, but how could he stop that from happening? Um, anyway, I want to be reborn in 1985 because that was the year my mom was born. I want to see my mom in her school and see all the exciting things she did, like watching her play soccer. So, uh, soccer mom, or playing soccer player. Hi TK, hi Hardcore, you're both here. Thanks for being here. If I could be reborn, it would be 1965 because 1965 was when Corvette Stingray was made in that year. If you could be reborn, if I want to be reborn in the 1972 because I want to see what the world would look like back then. I would like to be reborn in 1984 because I want to experience back in the day. I chose that specific year because that was the year my mom was born and I want to see how she looked when she was my age. Also, I want to wear baggy clothes. Is that when the baggy clothes were famous? I thought it was in the 1970s or probably it came back in the 80s. Hi there, YouTube commenter. Welcome. I want to be reborn in the 1500s because the Olympics was held in Greece. Okay, I'm not very good in history. So was it on the 1500s that the Olympics started? I don't know. If I could be reborn, I would want to be born in 2000 year because I liked my sixth grade year. So nothing changing for it. I would want to be reborn in 2022 so I'll be done with school and I can move out of my mom's house. I want to be born again where it was war and when people was being racist because I would love to be in war fighting for what's yours and when people was racist you could also fight for your rights. I'm like a challenged person. I love to go against people and fight for what's mine. Okay, yeah. I like to be born 2000 years ago because Jesus Christ was there and I will be smarter. Mark, welcome, and Antonio Hill. I think I remember you. I want to be born in the 1800s so I can go to war, so I can die. You want to be reborn and then just to die? It's okay. That's what he wanted. I would like to be reborn in prehistoric times to see dinosaurs, and they're my favorite. That's nice. If I was born again, I would choose to be born in the Stone Age because it's quiet and I could discover things. I would like to be born in 1998 because then I would be able to start my life. I'll be 20 years old and in college. I'll have a track record on my way to working for the US for track. That's very nice. Motivated right there. 2024 because more better things happening and hopefully the world may be better. Hopefully. I would like to be reborn in 2000 so I can be 18 and I don't have to go to school and not be here in this class. I want to be born in the 1600s because I want to meet Jesus. Okay. In the 1600s because she wants to meet Jesus. I'm not sure if that makes sense because in the 1600s, I don't think you could still meet Jesus. He was that's like 2,000 years ago. If I could be reborn again, I would be born in the 40s so that I could see the future. You'll be born in the 40s so I can see the future. I'm not. I don't understand that. In 2023, because I will be about 15 by now, and I will be old enough to get away from my family. A second one wanting to get away from the family. Jesus is always here. Yeah, but I think he wanted to meet Jesus in person. That's why she wanted to be reborn. But I think 1600 is not the time because there's BC 80 and then there's the time when Jesus was born. We just don't know exactly when. I want to be reborn when the Trojan War happens so I can see the horse. The Trojan War, the horse. I thought the horse was just a symbol, or was it the real thing? Maybe this person watched the movie, The Trojan War. Who was that? Who was that actress? Angelina Jolie. Okay, wants to be reborn when the Trojan War happens, so I can see the horse. I want to be reborn in 2015 because I want to relive my fifth grade moments again. That's nice. It must be good. He wants to relive the fifth grade moments. I would want to be born in 1996 because the cartoons back then were the best. Then I would see how they have changed. I would also see the downfall for cartoons. I want to be reborn in the year 3000 because I want to see how far in society we've come to. If we have flying cars, mutated animals, electric jetpacks, and much more. But most importantly, I want to see how we have evolved as people. Also, another reason I want to be reborn in the 3000s or is so that I could say in my old life I was born in 2000, so 1000 years apart. Mark, you have to go. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. If I could be reborn, I wouldn't. If I could be reborn, I wouldn't want to be reborn because I like the way things are going on for me now. I would like to be reborn in 1980, where everything cost a penny and when there wasn't so much violence in the world. I heard so many good things about the 80s. Would love to experience it. I would also say the 80s so I could see how my mom lived back then so I can understand her better. That's very nice. I would decide to go back to my birth year, 2004, because if I decide to head to the future years, living conditions on Earth wouldn't be as great because of us humans. Another reason why I would decide to go back to my birth year is to change my past. That's a good one. Once you change the past, you have a chance to relive your life. I wouldn't want to be reborn because I'm fine with the year I am in, which is 2018. I rather stay in my own year because I rather live, die, and go to heaven or hell and accept my fate. Being reborn means you have a second chance of living and redeeming yourself, and I don't want that. I'd rather do I rather do these things now in the year that I'm in. Okay. I would choose this year because I wouldn't want to see how much more advanced our humans on Earth have made on technology. I want to be reborn in 1980 so I can see what my parents were talking about. I do not want to be reborn because I could lose my family or my progress in life. I would want to be reborn in the 1800s so I can invent something, then be in the history books. Yeah, if you were born in the 1800s, you already know a lot of stuff. Being here in the future, so yep, that's possible. I wouldn't want to be reborn again because I'm happy with my life. with how my life is. I'm more comfortable and situated with how I'm living and or born. I wouldn't want to ruin my life as it is, especially have years to come and I've made it that far. Overall, I wouldn't want to be born in any other year. I'm happy with what year I was born in. I wouldn't want to be reborn. Wait, I would want to be reborn around 2050 to start everything over and relive my life and live longer. This can help me discover new things, be more active, and meet new people. Okay. I want to be reborn in an era where no one can tell me what to say or do. I want to be reborn in an era where no one can tell me what to say or do. A time I can have fun exploring without worrying. I don't know when that will be, but I hope someday life will be just like that. Okay. I would want to be reborn in 1982 because my dad was born in 1982 and I would be my dad's bestest friend. And I would also want to be my dad's brother. Plus everyone says it's better in the 80s. I think it is. It's better in the 80s. I would like to be reborn in 1981 to meet the rapper Tupac. I like, I cannot understand the handwriting. I would like to be reborn in 1960 to see how my grandparents and great grandparents lived. I would also like to be reborn in 2080 to see how much the world has changed. I want to be reborn in 2003 because I have a lot of friends born then. And that's before the world was as bad as today and the TV shows were good. Right? If I could be reborn, it would be in the same year I was already born. I just wish to be reborn to fix the mistakes I did in the past. Very nice. I want to be reborn in 1945 because that was when World War ended and I want to see what it looked like after the war. I would want to be born in February 14, 1999. My birthday is already in 2005. If I was born in Seoul in 1999, there would be a chance I could meet and date Kim Seok Jin, Kim from BTS. Okay. I would want to be reborn in 1989 because that's when the old cartoons was going on and when less shooting was going on and when kids all were outside having fun. Yeah. Nowadays it's too dangerous to be outside. I want to be reborn in the era of the dinosaurs so I can see what they look like and what they eat and what their habits are. If I could be reborn, I will want to be reborn in 2045 to see what happens further in time. I would want to be reborn in 3006 because technology would be advanced and I would dance like a Fortnite character technology style. Fortnite character technology style. I would also like to be born at 2006 because I would be in 8th grade and do Spanish too. Hi there, legit crackers. Welcome. I'm just reading all these notes. Um, it's You're welcome to just chat here in the chat room so you can get to know each other better. I would appreciate that. You can use this chat room as a venue to get to know each other better, and I will just continue reading for the sake of those who want to watch this later on. I wanted to be born in 2004 because my crush was born back then. I want to be reborn in 1201 because I want to see what happened when the pirates were like, ah, I can't understand the handwriting. I want to be reborn in 2087 because that is around the time I'm going to die. That is around the time I'm going to die. It might be better or it might be the worst, filled with fire and ice and superpowers. So he's calculated around what time he's going to die. I would want to be reborn in the future, say 2050, so I can see the new technology and robots. Okay, just the same. I would like to be reborn in 2038 so that in 18 years it would be 2050 and I would be able to go on an exploration to Mars. I have two more. I want to be reborn in the early 90s to know what the old time cars were like back then. And the last one, okay, so I personally love history, its great wars, movements, technological achievements, but here is the truth. 1934 and before, there were droughts, wars, no cures to sicknesses we have today. In that case, I'll choose the year 2205. Why? Because there will be more cures and advancements, even though the world would be nuked. This is nuked. Also, Logan, and Jake Paul will be dead, so I can bury their graves. Why does Logan and Jake Paul always have to come up? Anyway, so those are the thoughts, ideas coming out from sixth, seventh, and eighth graders. Um, okay, I have about 2.5 minutes. So, yeah, wow, TK, wow. Anyway, did I say that? Oh, before I forget, did I say that I got TMNT's letter today? Where is it? Where did I put it? I wanted to show it to you. I showed it in my live stream, the on the road with Mrs. D. It is so sweet. I feel so good when I got it because it has a penny. Oh, here it is. Here is TMNT's letter. Hello to Johnny D and Mrs. D. I already read this on my live stream on the road with Mrs. D, but I would like to read it again if you don't mind, so that if in case you don't see that other video, this is from TMNT, and there is I don't know if you can see it right there. See right there? There is a 1943 penny steel for Johnny D from TMNT 39. Okay. Hello to Johnny D and Mrs. D. I'm glad to be able to send you both fan mail now. The P.O. box was a fantastic idea, and I'm sure you will get tons of letters and fan art in the coming weeks. Mrs. D, you may know me on YouTube as TMNT39, just so you know who is writing in. Then there's a smiley. Suppose I could have drawn that better, but I'm no artist. I enjoy all of the music and other content both of you publish and look forward to new posts every day. Johnny works Johnny works fast on those covers, so it's no surprise to see new content from him on the regular, and it's also a pleasure. Gosh, I can't write straight without lined paper. Ha ha ha. Mrs. D, although I am not able to see all of your live streams, I like to watch whatever or wherever or whenever I can, and I appreciate the time and effort both of you put into making these streams for us viewers. I wish both of you well and thank you greatly for your dedication to your art and passion. Sincerely, a fellow YouTuber, TMNT39. I just graduated from high school. I'm too old to draw smiley faces anyways. I do my best. A. P.S. I have attached here a 1943 steel with penny from during World War II. I thought it would be a neat keepsake for you, Johnny, since that is your birth year. Hope you like it. So it's here, the fan letter from TMNT39. So again, thank you very much for this. That is so kind of you and so sweet of you to write this beautiful letter and give this special penny steel for Johnny B on his birth year. So anyway, I would like to thank all of you for being here, for keeping me company, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow early in the morning when I live stream on my way to school or when I live stream going back home from school. So again, thank you very much for being here, TK and Legit Crackers, Lil John Deere, Chester Evergreen, Legit Crackers, I said that, Mark Roketsky, I hope I finally said it right, Chester Evergreen, the Space Whore, Antonio Hill, YouTube commenter, TK Lauren, Chef Big Dog, Exorb, who else? Joe, I cannot pronounce your last name. Enfra, Benoist, Hulking Red, and Super Army. That's it. I think I've mentioned everybody. So again, thank you for keeping me company. I love you all. Have a good night's sleep and see you tomorrow. Love you all. And go fish, everyone. Thank you. Later. Later.